Breaking news, Xabi Alonso has left his role as Real Madrid coach. It just happened, and my reaction is I liked Xabi. I really like Xabi. This just happened 3 minutes ago. I just saw it now. It's mind blowing to me. For me, Xabi Alonso, he was coaching Madrid in the academy. Then he made his way to Leverkusen. I remember he made that huge comeback from, they were almost to relegation, and then he made it to European football, and then went invincible the year after. And for me, I was like, I need this guy in Real Madrid as my coach. I wanted him before he even joined Leverkusen, because I just knew that he had something in him, and he did it in Leverkusen. And in Real Madrid, these past couple of months, they weren't great. They weren't amazing. Because last season with Ancelotti, it was terrible. Madrid looked they were nowhere near the level of Barcelona. And then coming into this season, and for me, they are a little better. It's just some situational substitutions, the starting 11s, and the certain players starting is just, it overcomplicates things. And of course, the Madrid job's not easy. But I fully believed in Xabi Alonso. I fully backed him. He was the only manager I wanted. And for me, if you sack him, Arbeloa was now manager. He's coaching the Castilla. He did great for the academy. Castilla aren't having the best season. I don't know. I think it's kind of plain that you're dropping a Madrid legend, Xabi Alonso, for another Madrid, known legend as Arbeloa, who, personally for me, I don't think he's going to make much difference. If you're going to make a change, take out Xabi Alonso, who's done it in Europe, who's done it in football, who's won trophies, and then bring in another academy, coach as in Arbeloa. For me, there's no difference. And I think if you're going to sack Ancelotti, it would have been the end of the season, because right now in the manager slots, there's not much. Anyone from any team would join Madrid in a heartbeat, I think, depending on, their situation. But no, it's really mind blowing to me that he actually left his role. I don't know anything about this. I just saw a post and I just went directly on this. Let me check here. It's mind blowing to me. That's really crazy. I was just on Madrid's Twitter like 10, 15 minutes ago, and I didn't see that this happened. 10 minutes ago. That is mind blowing. Probably just the second I clicked off. But yeah, Arbeloa has officially taken over as the new Real Madrid coach. He's replacing Xabi immediately, and I think it's not gonna make no difference if Ancelotti couldn't get the room, if Xabi Alonso couldn't get the room. What is Arbeloa gonna do? For me, he's great as an intern. He's great as the academy and build his way up, but he's taking over the main team. Like that's mind blowing to me. I know there's rumors of Solari back, a few months ago. There's Arbeloa, and then people are saying Jurgen Klopp. Those two were never gonna happen. But Arbeloa right now, I just don't know. The Castilla are having, for me, because don't get me wrong, a lot of their talents left the Castilla team. The past 2 years, they're in fourth place. They are not in contention to get promoted as of right now. They're 12 points behind, 13 points behind. He'll probably bring in more youngsters, because he's worked well. He went undefeated, I think, last season with the academy, like one of the age groups, and then probably like the U18 or something like that. I don't remember. And now at the Castilla, he got promoted, and you expect big things from him. Huge players left, like Victor Muniz and Lorenzo Aguado. I'm trying to think of players. Nico Paz the past couple of years. Iker Bravo, so and so as a bunch of they have lost a lot of like their main Castilla players. I don't know. I don't think he got sacked. I think he just generally left. I guess he didn't think he was the man for the job. For me, if I was Liverpool, I'd snatch him. I think he would work amazing with Liverpool. I think if you're Liverpool right now, you sack Arne Slot immediately and pick up Xabi Alonso. He's Liverpool heritage. He's worked with Frimpong and Wirtz. He can implement that three in the back line. I think it would work great for Liverpool. The tension between Salah and Arne Slot gone. Liverpool has been misperforming past couple months now. All season, you can say. They were winning games, but just like by luck. And now they're just showing how Madrid are. Yeah, that is just mind blowing to me. I had no clue. I didn't think he was gonna get sacked. I really did not think he was gonna get fired, or not fired. I think he left. But yeah, I feel like everyone was gonna want Xabi Alonso. I think he's still I don't think his stock has gone down. I think if you like right here, I think if you were Liverpool, Dortmund, Chelsea, Manchester United, like right now they're close to signing Michael Carrick. I'm going for Xabi Alonso if I were Manchester United. Um, Dang, that's sad, man. I really wanted this to work out. Maybe in the future, maybe he'll come back. I think he'll come back in the future. I think he should join Liverpool. I think work his way up in Liverpool, do really good with them, and then prove everyone wrong and that he's capable of coaching Real Madrid. Because I fully back. I fully back. I'm guessing he left. I don't think he got fired. I'm guessing he left. Is he taking over like as official coach? Because there's no way he's not just an intern. No way he's Madrid's leading coach for the rest of the season. Because if they're not gonna listen to Xavi, they're not gonna listen to Arbeloa, who's the Sergio Roberto of Real Madrid. Wow, that is really mind blowing to me. Um, I don't like this. That's sad, man. That sucks. Really wanted this to work out. I've been wanting him in Madrid for years, just for this to happen. It's mind blowing. It takes over as a head coach. Is I don't think it's an intern. I think he's fully taking it for the rest of the season. 34 wins, 24 game, 34 matches, 24 wins, 6 losses, 4 draws, 72 goals scored, 10 clean sheets, 38 conceded. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Yes, they weren't playing good, but it's just if you're gonna sack Xabi, at least bring in a manager that's capable. Like, I could be wrong. Who's Arbeloa? Okay, that's just shame. Arbeloa is a known Madrid person for years, for decades. He did great. He did great for the academy. Like he went invincible, brought up great youngsters, knows young talent in the academy with the juvenile. That's what I was thinking of. Um, but man, that is really shocking. That is really shocking. I think it's just bad timing. I don't think they should have done this. I think it's like the Solari Lopetegui incident all over again for me. Um, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of. Oh my days! I think Madrid won this match. Yeah, I remember this one. Um, no, that's my moment. This is just my pure reaction of what's happening because I had no clue this was happening. Um, wow, that is really sad. How do you spell Arbeloa? Arb. Um, let's see here. Breaking news. Remember to confirm Arbeloa has taken over as head coach. There's nothing really. There's nothing stating. Yeah, because Arbeloa, he's like a Nacho for Real Madrid. He's a Lucas Vasquez. He's never been that top player for Real Madrid. But he's always backed the club. He's always been there when they needed him. He's always that guy that like a Vasquez, like a Nacho, like I was gonna say ER Mendy, but no, it's not ER Mendy. But that's just mind blowing to me. That is really really shocking. Xabi Alonso asked to leave. Okay, so he asked to leave Real Madrid. I guess he just thought that he wasn't capable. Maybe Liverpool offered him behind the books. Who knows, man? I think only job for him is Liverpool. I just really didn't think that he was gonna leave Real Madrid. They throw out Xabi, but we eat up Arbeloa. Oh, very much statement. Okay. Real Madrid would like to announce that Alvaro will be the new first team coach. Alvaro has been the coach of Castilla since June 2015 or June 2025, and has spent his entire coaching the Real Madrid Youth Academy since 2020. He coached the U14s in the 2020-2021 season, winning the league title in the under 16s in the 2021-2022 season and the under 19s from the 2022 to 25. As coach of the U19s, he won the treble. Yep, he had an invincible season with the. I remember that. As a player, Arbeloa has been part of Madrid most successful periods from 09 to 2016. A couple Champions League wins, Club World Cup, pretty much everything. With Spanish national team, he was part of the World Cup and the Euros, the 2 Euro wins. Okay, so yeah, Xavi asked to leave. That's sad. I guess Madrid had no plans of sacking him, but he was just I hope he proves me wrong. I really do. As much as I like Arbeloa as a player, I just feel like he's not ready yet to take over Real Madrid. You know, you haven't done much in the Castilla yet. You only coached the Castilla for a few months. You've done great in the U19, the U18, U17s, the academy, but you haven't done much yet. And if they're not gonna listen to Xabi, then you're not gonna listen to Arbeloa. I don't know. It's just terrible. It's mind blowing.